Hello, welcome to our channel, where we explore the fascinating and complex stories of our past, from the rise and fall of great empires to the triumphs and struggles of ordinary people. We bring you engaging and thought-provoking content with original, accurate artwork to visually support the story. Whether you're a history buff or just curious about the world around you, our channel offers a journey through time, so please like, share, and subscribe. Today, we're going to focus on the Mauryan Empire, which ruled most of the Indian region from 321 BCE to 185 BCE. Specifically, the Indian king that started the dynasty by the name of Chandragupta Maurya. Chandragupta's origins are unclear, as there are various accounts of his early life. It is mentioned, however, that because he was of royal bloodline of the Nanda Empire, he was recruited by Chanakya, an Indian scholar, philosopher, and a statesman who rightfully deserves his own documentary. Together, Chandragupta and Chanakya would travel to and reside in Taxila, modern-day Pakistan. He would personally tutor Chandragupta to develop him with all the knowledge of a king. Chandragupta, in turn, would grow up a wise and capable leader with a relentless ambition of taking over the Nanda Empire, which stretched from the Bengal region to the east and Punjab region to the west and the Vindhya regions to the south. Chandragupta and Chanakya were able to get war loans from local merchants, and with this money they hired Greek mercenaries and made alliances with neighboring minor lords to topple the Nanda dynasty. First, Chandragupta conquered a large area in northwestern India. Now that he had a land to control and a base of operation, he launched a direct attack to the heart of the Nanda Empire, Pataliputra. This was a big mistake and an underestimation of the enemy's strength. The attack failed and Chandragupta nearly lost his life. He would retreat back to his base to study his mistakes and come up with a different strategy. He decided to attack the frontier edges of the empire and slowly started chipping away at the Nanda Empire. Each time he conquered a piece of land, he would make deals with the local chieftains or minor lords and convince them to defect to his side. Eventually, within 5 years, he was able to completely destroy the Nanda Empire. The Nanda Emperor's fate is not clear. He was either killed or exiled from the lands. In 322 BCE, Chandragupta sits on the throne as the new king in Pataliputra and the founder of the Mauryan Empire. He also made Chanakya his chief minister. There were many rebellions after he became the new king, but he was able to brutally defeat the many revolts and secure his position as the sole ruler. After this, he headed to western India to defend his lands from the western border, where there was chaos due to the invasion of Alexander the Great 5 years earlier. By 313 BCE, he was able to conquer most of the western Indian region away from the semi-independent rulers left in charge by Alexander. Soon, Chandragupta's new land would border the powerful Seleucid Empire ruled by Seleucus Nicator. Naturally, conflict would arise and both great empires would go to war. In 305 BCE, the Seleucids would attempt an invasion but would be solidly defeated by the Mauryans. The two sides, exhausted from the constant conflict, would eventually agree to a peace treaty where Seleucus Nicator received many war elephants and Chandragupta would get the remaining lands in India as well as Nicator's daughter's hand in marriage. Now with the solid border to the west, the Mauryan Empire looked east and southward to expand. When Chandragupta died in 297 BCE, the Mauryan Empire expanded from the Arabian Sea to the Bay of Bengal. Future generations of the Mauryan Empire would capture further south regions of India. Chandragupta's cause of death is unclear and is still being debated to this very day. Many scholars believe that he voluntarily retired from his throne and fasted to death, in accordance with the Jain tradition. Overall, the Mauryan Empire was one of the most significant empires in Indian history. They were able to unify most of the Indian subcontinent under one rule. They also established a centralized government with an efficient administrative and taxation system. With the well-developed system of roads and highways, the empire was a major center of trade and commerce. Traces of the Mauryan Empire can still be seen today in some rare architectures and Buddhist art. Overall, while the Mauryan Empire may be long gone, its cultural legacy continues to influence India and the wider world to this day. Thank you for watching.